morning, children. I hope you have finished the uh, homework which I had given in previous class. Today we'll discuss new poem, that is The Little Big Man. The Little Big Man, written by Rabindranath Tagore, who had written Janagamana for India. He was a famous writer. He wrote many stories and many poems to motivate the young generations like Abdul Kalam. He was very famous writer, famous Indian writer. He belongs to Kolkata, West Bengal. He wrote The Little Big Man. How that small boy thinking like a grown-up person. He wanted to do these things after he became like his father. After he got his father's age, he will do these type of things, and that not only that, he is thinking that even though he was a small boy, he was thinking that equal to his mother. He is thinking that he is age is like his father, and he thinks that he knows everything. He can give money to anyone. He has that much of maturity. He thinks that he doesn't need to take anything to school because he already studied all these things. He thinks, but remaining people, those who are around him, they think that he is a small boy. Once, uh, once you go through this poem, page number 27, The Little Big Man. See here, warm up. What will you do when you grow up? When you grow up, it depends on the situation. We think that I want to become a collector, I want to become a doctor, I want to become a some other thing, some other goals. Small children, if you ask anyone, they say these type of goals. Some people may achieve their goal, some people may not achieve their goal. It depends on the situation. Here in this poem, list three things you want to do when you grow up. List three things. What you want to do after you grow up. You write down three things and keep it in your book. After you became after you got your father's age, once you open that book, could you succeed or not after you became your father age, after you reach your father age. Read this poem about a little child wanting to grow up. He wanted to, every child, not only uh, grown up person, every child grows up. This year they study fourth class, next year fifth, after 5 years 10, like that they grow up. In this poem, one boy is thinking that he wanted to act like his mother. He thinks that he was grown up. He was grown up person. He thinks that he like a father. He thinks that he was a father. I am small because I am a little child. Here the boy is saying, I am small boy. I am small because I am a little child. I am a little child. That's why I am small. Fourth class kid. He was small. He doesn't know anything about the outside world. Outside world. If doctor comes to your home, doctor came and treated the patient. Suppose your sister or brother. How much you wanted to give fees to your doctor? Will you go and um, uh, open the desk and can you give? That is not your job, your father job or your mother job. But this boy, this fellow, he opens the rack and um, brings the money and he gives to the uh, doctor. He thinks that he was a boy. He was a grown-up person. I shall be big when I am as old as my father is. I shall be big. In future, I will be big and like my father is. My teacher will come and say, it is late, bring your slate and your books too. It is late, already late. You bring your slate and books to learn. Books to learn. Because in the teacher point of view, that boy was small kid. She asked him, bring your slate and books. So you can learn what I am teaching. Next, second stanza. I shall tell him, the teacher is man. I shall tell him, do you not know I am as big as father? You don't know? I am equal to my father is. How can you teach me? How can you ask me to bring slate? In this age, I am not supposed to bring slates and books. I already studied. I know everything. You no need to teach anything. He wants to say to his teacher, I am equal to my father is. Is my father coming to school? Can you say these words to my father? Then how can you say to me, I am equal to my father? I am equal to my father. And I must not have lessons anymore. I don't want any lessons here onwards because I already learned this. My father is not learning anything. I also no need to read any book because I am equal to my father. My master will wonder and say, my master will wonder, my sir will wonder, because he is studying 4th class and he is saying that he is equal to his father. Equal to his father. How can the teacher accept? He feels shocked, he feels wonder. Next, third paragraph, third stanza. He can read his books if he likes, for he is grown up. I shall dress myself and walk to the fair where the crowd is thick. He can leave his books. He can leave his books if he likes, for he is grown up. He doesn't care about the books. He doesn't do any homework. He doesn't write any CW and everything. He thinks that he had completed all the study. He thought that he got the good job. He thinks that he doesn't need any books. He studied. He thinks he studied those all books. And his father is doing some business or some job. And this boy is also thinking that he is also doing the job. I shall dress myself and walk to the fair where the crowd is thick. In face, Kanakmalakshmi fair, fourth class boy or third class boy or second class boy, can he go to fail without anyone's support, father support or mother support? It is impossible. But he went to fail without his father and mother. The, the crowd was very thick, so many people, almost 50,000 or 1 lakh people gathered in the fair. It, he thinks that he was a grown up person. My uncle will come rushing up to me and say, my uncle came rushing up means uh, he was worried about me that I got missing. That's why he came and told me, you will get lost, my dear, my boy. Let me carry you. I will stay with you because you are small boy. You are small boy. You should not go anywhere without your elder support. Either my support or your father or mother support you must need. Without anyone's help, you should not go to this type of phase. But this boy is thinking that he was a big man, like his father is. Rushing is going very fast. I shall answer. I want to say to my uncle, can't you see, uncle, I am as big as father. Can't you see? I am equal to my father age. You no need to give any support to me. I can go anywhere, I can come back again. Don't worry about me. You think about yourself. Can't you see? I am my father age. My thinking skill, thinking capacity is matured, and I am mentally and physically mature. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. You think about yourself. As big as father, I am equal to my father. I must go to the fair alone. I can go anywhere. I can go to fair anywhere. I can go to any place alone. No need anyone's support. Don't worry about me. I can go there and I can come back. Uncle will say, yes, he can go wherever he likes, for he is grown up. He is grown up person. He can go anywhere. Anywhere. The boy thinks that he was equal to his father, but actually he was not that much age and that much. Uh, the boys, those who are studying fourth class and fifth class, third class, they should not go anywhere without their father's help or mother help, uncle's help. Children here, his uncles told him that he was a grown-up person, but his uncle really didn't say like this. He is imagining like mother will come from her bath. Mother will come from her bath when I am giving money to my nurse. My nurse, who is uh, coming to my house frequently. He opens the rack and he gives money to the nurse without his mother's permission, without his father's permission. For I shall know how to open the box with my key. My key, I know everything. I know how to open the key. I know where my mother keeps the money. I know how to open the rack. I know how much I have to give to the nurse. He thinks that he was grown up person. Mother will say, what are you about, naughty boy? What are you thinking? Do you think you are a matured person? Without my permission, without father's permission, you are giving money to the nurse. Do you know how much you want to give to the nurse? You don't know. How can you give money to the nurse? That is my duty. You are small kid. You don't know anything about the money to how much you have to give others. That is not your job, she said. I shall tell her, mother, don't you know I am as big as father. I am as big as father. If my father is giving money to the nurse, would you ask like that? Then why you are asking me? I am like my father is. You are not supposed to ask me. I am grown up person. I must give silver to my nurse. I must give silver. Silver means coins made of silver. Before in those days, coins made of silver and gold. Before in olden days, I know how much I have to give. You don't need to interfere in that matter. Mother will say to herself, he can give money to whom he likes, for he is grown up. She also thinks that he is a grown up person. He knows everything. He can give money to anyone. He can give money how much he wants to give. In the holiday time in October, father will come home and thinking that I am still a boy will bring for me. In October month, every year October his father comes to home and he brings his every parent point of view, even though his child is big or even though his child is small, but in their parents' point of view, their children looks like they are treating their child like a small kid. They give whatever they want. They bring things for them to play dolls and shoes and shirts. They bring uh, for for their children. They think if father brings these things, their children feel very happy. That's why parents bringing outside. If they go outside, they bring biscuits or something, dresses and shoes, whatever they like, they bring to home. So children will happy. From the town, little shoes and small silken frocks. He brought small uh, shoes and silken frocks he bought. I shall say, Father, give them to my dada, for I am as big as you are. These are not enough for me. These are not suitable because I am equal to your age. I am your age. These shoes and socks are not suitable to me, and give it to dada. Father will think and say he can buy his own clothes if he likes, for he is grown up. He is grown up person. This now onwards, I no need to buy for him anything because he was equal to my age. Actually, he was not equal to his father's age. He is thinking that he was a grown up person. He is thinking that all are accepting his growth. But he is thinking, but in the uncle point of view, in teacher's point of view, in mother's point of view, in father's point of view, he was small kid. He thinks that he was a grown up person. He thinks that he could do anything. But he is imagining, he wish that he would be like his father's age. See children, here This poem written by Rabindranath Tagore. See, if any meaning, if you find difficult, you find in you, I think you have mobile phones. If you type that spelling, you can get the meaning. See here, page number 27. Understanding the text. I am a little big good child. Those answers you see the poem and complete. Next, answer the following questions. Answer the following questions. I will tell you where you have to write. In CW you have to write. After finishing first lesson, you complete second, third and fourth. Today is the last day for English. I mean this week. I mean this week. After completing this lesson, first lesson complete. First lesson question and answers I will give. I will post today. After completing first lesson, second lesson. Next, everyone you complete yourself. Next, explain the following phrases. I am as big as my father. I told already. These are expressions. My master will wonder. These are explained. Once you see, and if you are not understand, if you are not understand, okay, think and answer. These all I will explain later. Think and answer I will give later. 30 page number 13. Understanding words. Sometimes we add a letter or a group of letters at the end of the word to form another word. This is known as suffix. If you add any word before the root word, that is prefix. If you add any word after the root word, we can call that is suffix. Some suffixes can be added to nouns to form adjectives. Wonder plus full, wonderful. Rest plus less, restless. Remark plus able, remarkable. Next, magic plus al, magical. These are the suffixes. Suffixes means adding at the end, last. Prefixes means adding before the first. Next, add a suffix from the help box to the root word given in the bracket and complete the sentence. Full, less, able, air. Pollution is harmful for health. His behavior was shameful. Janaganamana is the national anthem of India. Sumedha is wearing fashionable earrings. We were looking forward to an enjoyable day. A butterfly has colorful wings. The soldier was brave and as brave and fearless. The village far away from the city was calm and peaceful. See children. Next, speaking. Speaking, you see, we use certain expressions when we are surprised to hear or see something. For example, I can't believe he did that. I can't believe he did that. Here are some more expressions we use to express shock or disbelief. I think I can't believe he did that. He had done that work. See, the people, those who are watching, they think that he could not do that work, but he did that work. See, shock or disbelief. If you are in shock, the certain expressions we can use. I am shocked. It's unbelievable. Oh my goodness. These are shocks and disbeliefs. Working pairs create dialogues for the following situation. These four clouds in clouds, four words are there. Using these words, you create dialogues. You have gone to a circus with your cousin, tell your friend about your expressions, and your friend must respond accordingly. Accordingly, your friend should respond. You create dialogues like role play. Writing task once you see, you have been told by your mother to train your pet dog to follow your instructions. Make a list of simple instructions that you want your pet to follow. What are the instructions you want to give? Sit, stand, run. This type of instructions you write down at least 10 in your rough notebook. Now see here pronunciation. Pronunciation, even though K is in front of K is what is in the sentence, but we should not pronounce this. Knit, knob, known, knee, knot, knowledge, knife, no, knuckle. These are the words. K is silent here. K is silent. K is silent letter. Do you have a pet? Bring a photo of your pet to class. Describe in your own words. If you do not have a pet, describe the kind of pet you would like to have. In future, if you have pet, bring that picture and describe. No need to bring a photo, dog photo or your pet photo to school. You write down yourself in your activity book. See page number 33. Worksheet. Worksheet children, you have to complete yourself. This is all about you have to complete yourself. You read this story and complete your. If you can't understand, open the dictionary and find the meanings, difficult meanings, and understand and complete this worksheet. These worksheet all are easy except writing task. After completing this, I will explain this writing diary entry. You should not take anyone's help. Once you see, I read this page number 33. A horse is a horse unless it's a she horse. She horse get their name because of how they look. They resemble a horse, looking like a horse. Sea horses means they are looking like horse in the sea. A seahorse is a fish, but is a bad swimmer. It is fish. It is like a fish, but it was a bad swimmer. It cannot swim like fish. Unlike other kinds of fish, seahorses swim vertically or upright. Upright means straight. Upright, using the dorsal fins on their backs. They are moving upright, down to up. They also use small fins behind their eyes called pectoral fins to steer. They are moving forward position, and their small fins behind they have small fins behind their eyes called pectoral fins to steer. To move forward, they are using the pectoral fins. They don't have a caudal or tail fin. They don't have this caudal or tail fin which you see on other types of fish. Other types of fish, they don't have tail fins, caudal fins. They like other type of fish. If seahorses are caught in rough water, they can actually die of exhaustion, very tired. Since they are in good they are in good swimmers. They are not good swimmers in the rough waters. Exhaustion, very tired. Seahorse share many characteristics with other animals, just as chameleons. These are looking like chameleons. Seahorses can change color to blend into their surroundings and escape predators, like chameleon, changing their color according to the situation. If them to escape from the hunters, escape from the other uh, creatures. They are big eaters, feeding continuously throughout the day on small sea animals. Throughout the day, they are eating, not 1 hour or 2 hours. Always they eat. These amazing creatures can be found all around the world. These amazing seahorses we can find in all over the world. And while they share features with many different animals, seahorses are definitely unique creature. Seahorse is very um, definitely it is a unique, special creature. These um, these you have to complete. These all are easy. Once you see these all, and you have to finish by yourself. If not possible, I will explain in next class. Until then, have a good day. See you all.